Thanks, Toby. I'm here at Stonefly Lodge in the Nelson region, New Zealand's South Island. Now, Nelson is famous for white wine, but it's also famous for trophy brown trout. From this lodge, you can access about 50 world-class trout streams. My good friend here, Renee Vaz, well, he knows of a really good secret stream up over those hills. So we're going to get on board this chopper, and you're coming with us.
There is something exhilarating about the sound of a chopper firing up. It really gets the adrenaline flowing. And as we took to the sky, the beauty of this area was fully revealed. About 20 minutes away over a few mountain ranges was our destination. With a perfect touchdown from Toby, our pilot, it was time to unload our gear and head to the river in search of brown trout.
So he's just under there for that
Okay,
log.
let me get up there.
Yep, get right on him. Keep the pressure on.
Renee, it just doesn't get any better than that, does it? I mean, South Island, New Zealand, backcountry brown trout.
Look at the colour.
And on a dry fly. How good is that? This is what dreams are made of, isn't it?
Oh, what a start to the day.
Oh, what a start to our trip here in New Zealand. That is a beauty.
Look at the colour. There he is.
Mate, that is absolutely magic, isn't it? Look at that little dry fly there. What's that pattern, mate?
It's a parachute dad's favourite. So kind of a parachute version of a real Kiwi classic.
Okay. Yep. First cast in here, as you can see, we couldn't actually spot any fish, so which is surprising. It's such a fantastic looking pool. It just had to have a fish in it. So what we did is I've just tied on a really heavy tungsten beadhead nymph, and I've dropped it about 5 feet below my large dry fly there. What I've done is use the dry fly as some sort of indicator, really, and first drift, I've just got it to go through that bubble trail. Now, the bubble trail is really important because theoretically, all the food must come down through that bubble trail. So that's generally where the trout are going to hide. So I want to get my nymph and indicator to also pass down through that bubble trail. And as you can see, it's worked beautifully. First cast.
Doing well, you're doing well.
Look at that big tail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go, that's
Look
a nice
at
fish.
that.
Well done.
That is a beauty, isn't it?
Yeah, look at that colour.
What a fantastic fish. How big?
So he's sitting on the 6 pound mark. That's great.
A 6 pound brown here in the backcountry of New Zealand. Love to get a 10 pounder one day. Haven't done it before, but this is a fantastic start. Isn't that absolutely spectacular?
Yeah, look at the colour. It's a great fish.
What's funny about it is that first fish that I caught this morning, had a lot of spots, and then your fish didn't have as many, and then this guy's got even less spots.
It does, yeah.
It's sort of funny. They're all individual, aren't they?
Absolutely, yeah.
What a way to have a day's fishing, mate. Got him on! Hey! Straight away, it's worked with the nymph. We've got ourselves a nice big brown trout. There's actually probably half a dozen fish there. I deliberately cast for the back one. Just so happened that the back one was the biggest, so not often you get to catch the biggest one. What I'm going to try and do, I'd prefer to play him in the pool rather than encourage him to go down through those rapids. So what I'll do is try and get up on the side of him a bit, and hopefully he'll play it out in this nice area here. I'm using a 6-weight outfit here. It's a Waterworks reel, really nice and light. A scientific angler trout fly line. Nice camo colour in this olive so it doesn't spook the fish. I'm using a 6-weight XLS fly rod from Cognizant Developments. They're a New Zealand brand. I guess it makes sense, really. It's a bit of a mission trying to land a guy like this on fly on your own, because obviously this big long rod, I'm using a 16-foot leader. So that, as you can see, the leader's well within the rod tip. Renee's on the other side of the river. He could cross over, but he's got a couple of fish he's trying to catch as well. So it won't be the end of the world if we lose this guy. So I'll try and do it myself. And we've succeeded. Look at that. Isn't that just sensational? Mate, that is exactly why we made this effort, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I had to go across the river and have a look at this thing. Look at him, he's a horse.
He's a beauty, isn't he? I actually can't believe I tried to net him on my own and thought it doesn't matter if I lose him. But, you know, I thought he might have just been another one of those 6-pounders. But this is exactly what we've come here for, an 8-pound brown trout in the New Zealand backcountry.
Yeah, big jack. Look at the big jaw on him. Yeah, he's a great fish. So good way to finish, isn't it?
Mate, it's been an amazing trip. 6-pound browns coming out of our ears, really, on dry flies and nymphs. But what a way to finish it. This is just magnificent.